मगर इस वक्त ज़िंदगी के मौके पे मैं बेइंतहा खौफज़दा हूँ पाकिस्तान जाने से। आप बखूबी जानते हैं कि पाकिस्तान के अंदर जो कुछ भी हो रहा है, हमारे यहाँ औरत कहने की नहीं बल्कि वाकई में मजलूम है। औरत को इंसान का रुतबा तो क्या, जानवर का रुतबा भी नहीं दिया जाता है हमारे माशरे में। पहले दिन से जब वो परवरिश पा रही होती है तो उसको बोला जाता है यहाँ खाना मत खाओ, ये तुम्हारे बाप का है, ये तुम्हारे भाई का है। मैं उस वहशियत से डरती हूँ। मैं कभी भी अपनी बेटी को उस नहज पे नहीं डालना चाहूंगी सिर्फ इसलिए कि वो बेटी पैदा हुई है। कुरान भी इस चीज़ की तालीम देता है कि वो बच्ची जिसको जिंदा गाड़ दिया गया था वो अपने बाप से पूछेगी मेरा क्या कसूर था। हम वापस उस जाहिलियत के दौर में जा रहे हैं। मैं अपनी जिंदगी तो वहां जाने के लिए, गुजारने के लिए तैयार हूं, मगर अपनी बेटी को वो मुस्तकबिल नहीं देना चाहती।
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Khadija Khan. I'm your host for the show. Today the main theme is women empowerment in the society. But the main question is it a reality or is it a myth? We all know that women have always been a victim of conflicts in the society, whether it's rape, murder for honor, or even sexual harassment or different violation against their rights. Now, for women living in a patriarchal society, it's been no easy task, and you do come across countless of diverse adversity and discriminations in their everyday life. However, we do have a lot of successful, young, talented women in our society, and today we would be inviting 3 of those powerful women, and we would be knowing about their achievement, we would interview them, and we would also know how have they gotten to the point they stand currently through the discrimination. Alright, so we'll be introducing 3 guests for our show today, and starting with the first guest, Filza Essen. Now, Filza is a third-year economics student along with mass communication. She's doing double majors, and she's currently the stage secretary for Economics Lucas Society. And apart from that, we do have our second guest for the show, which is alright. And our second guest for the show is Usma Rehman. She is currently doing double majors for psychology and mass communications. And Usma is recognized for being in a lot of societies, specifically women empowerment. Alright, and our third guest for the show is Sarah Ahmed, another powerful woman. She's double majoring for biotechnology and mass communication. Now, Sarah is recognized for being an award-winning debater. She coaches debates, and she has even received the Role of Honor for FCC institution. And currently, she is chairing for United Nations Human Rights Council for the MUN Society. So we're all aware of the gender discrimination in the society, especially when it comes to women in the university. So I want to ask you 3, what do you have to say about gender discrimination in FC College?
Well, I believe that Pakistan being a patriarchal society that it is, no amount of rules and regulations that you do have can actually stop that mannerism that the men have in this society actually, right? So I believe specifically talking about the university, yes, for women, especially those who have some aims which are different from the general opinion, they do face a lot of problems in university as well, because at the end of the day, the boys that are actually, they come from different backgrounds, and we have people from feudal backgrounds, we have people from cities, villages, all sorts of places, right? So when they come here and they see empowered women, there's sort of a cultural shock. We see that cultural shock. And what I believe personally, what I've seen from my own experience is that sometimes men do have an issue with a woman being their boss. And when that happens, sometimes they do not just confront you and say that they have an issue with you, but they go around that thing and start dishonoring you or demoralizing you or just bullying you,
like trying to manipulate you into
exactly
that you really do not want to do. And there's a lack of acceptability that a woman can also stand side by side with a man.
Yes, stand on her own and actually achieve something. And when they do, it is a sort of a surprise. And I'm not saying all men are like that. I've met very,
but it's very common.
But mostly it's very common. Yes.
So it's a very common thing, gender discrimination in our society, even in universities that we come across. So what do you think? I mean, how can we resolve this issue that we're facing?
Alright, I think ladies here with me, they would believe that since the basic problem does come from their upbringing at the grassroots level, at their homes, as women what we can do is that this generation, our generation of women, we have to fight for our rights. But we can make sure that our daughters, they do not have to fight like us. And how we can actually do that is that we raise our boys, our sons, our brothers, we tell them that they need to accept women who are different. They need to accept women who want to take lead, and they need to support it, basically. Women, when they are aiming at something, when they're achieving high, they're not actually fighting their men, they're just doing something on their own. And this is, at the grassroots level, we need to change the education system. I guess, what do you think about that as well?
I think even only one woman can make a change. Everyone can make a change if they want to.
Yeah,
That's
You
true.
said it starts at home.
We do have a lot of women as an example for that as well. So, other question I wanted to ask you.
So who is there? Who is the third party that can be involved? That is the government. And I believe it is, I felt very happy when this bill was actually proposed because it is a step forward for women in Pakistan. It should be passed.
I agree with that.
Alright, so in our next segment, we will be showing our guest a short clip on women empowerment and their ethics, and we would get to know about our guest, what do they have.
They've been seen as women's issues that some good men help out with. But I have a problem with that frame, and I don't accept it. I don't see these as women's issues that some good men help out with. In fact, I'm going to argue that these are men's issues.
Feminism is not a reductive label. Do not let a hostile media persuade you that we cannot be feminists, or that we should not be feminists. It's not a reductive label. It is an invitation, a celebration, an opportunity. It has encouraged men and women from across the world to be braver, louder, more independent. It has forced enormous financial, political, human rights and social change.
So, based on the clip, what do you guys think? I mean, why are a few men so evolved and why are a few of them so rigid about it?
Again, as I said before in the previous segment as well, it all comes down to the education, from the background that you come in. So obviously, if some boys are from households that do support, they've seen their fathers actually support their mothers in working and their in women empowerment basically. So obviously, they would be raised in that same way as well. And then people coming from other backgrounds which are not that, which are I guess more conservative, or we can say. They would obviously have a different opinion on that. So I guess basically it just comes down to that they have different opinions because of it.
And any few words you would like to share to our young women out there, for the young generation, any advice, any suggestions?
Go out, do what you want to do. And sometimes women are trying so hard to be equal to men. They forget to accept the fact we are the weaker gender. And if men say that, our men need to realize that if we are the weaker gender, support us. Do not try to bring us down. That is not added to your masculinity. That is only showing what cowards you are, that you are actually scared of women.
Exactly, I would agree with her. And to add to what she said, men and women are different. And when we talk about feminism, men need to realize it's not all about being aggressive and doing whatever they want to do. It's about the fact that we should be treated as humans first. So if I have a merit and I come on merit, I should be respected because of that merit, because of what I have achieved. Not because I'm a woman or a man, but because I have a talent. So basically this is the message that I would give to all the girls out there and to the boys. That do whatever you want to, do it in your own restriction or limit, whatever you feel comfortable in, and just respect others as human beings, whether they be it boys or girls, and stop being scared of the word feminist and women empowerment. That's it.
So basically, I will be showing these girls a few pictures and they will be telling me if they love or hate the person. So let's start with the first person.
Love.
And Joanna Julie love.
Who doesn't love her?
Indifferent between the two.
Yeah, I hate. I don't have.
It's a
Like,
50-50.
yeah, I don't like Indian actors. Oh, love, definitely love.
Benazir is a very
Yes.
nice lady, right? Rom-com?
Maybe this is a question she should be asking her mothers and that generation of women, but he's a good guy. I mean, I think he's a.
A lot of
I
women
would
do
like to comment on
support
that.
rom-com.
Yeah, like I don't know about his political, the way he handles it, but he's a good person.
That's a good
I do admire
personality.
him. Yeah, he has.
So, love.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hate.
It's a
Hate. Definitely hate.
Neil Butch.
this is a tricky one. I think she, I do like her for at least standing
But
up
we
for
all
herself.
watched her and
Yeah, she was
I
entertaining, I
yeah.
guess. Yeah, I mean, let's admit that.
she was doing what she wanted. That's what it's done.
We are in different modes.
Sheer hate.
As a cricketer, love. As a person, don't
As
really care about
both,
them.
I don't really care about it. I
I know,
don't really like
yes.
it that much. Alright.
So finally, the show is almost ended, and I would like to thank our guests for coming in today. Thank you so much for making time on, for coming to the show on, for sharing your
No,
experiences.
really, thank you for calling us.
pleasure being here.
And it was
We
fun.
all had a great time.
I hope it was a learning experience for everyone as well.
And thank you so much for your time.
End it. End it.